Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show.
Yes, yay.
One day today. Hi. Hello. Look at everybody. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Last show of the year. Thank you. Have a seat. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Have a seat. Welcome to the show, everybody. My good friend Shane is off today. Please give a lot of love to my other friend, Shannon, everybody. Hello, Shannon. How you doing?
I'm good. I brought a hat, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. It's a little, your
My
hair
hair
is a little
is way
too
too
big today. But that looks good.
Should I try and leave it? Okay.
Just leave it like that. That looks really good. Audience, don't you think it looks good? Yes.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, I need a hat. I have had quite the emotional day today already.
Yes.
If you guys, for those of you who may be new to the show, if you don't know, I also do a radio show over at My Talk 1071. And today is the 10th anniversary of that show, Jason and Alexis in the morning. Yeah. So I was actually in the building this morning. Usually I do the show here from Fox. I do the show here, and Alexis and Dawn are over in St. Paul, my producer. And but I went over there today because this was a big. I was told that I had to be there. There were going to be lots of surprises, and we were going to reminisce and da 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 da. Well, I had no idea how big the surprises were going to be because usually when I go over there, let me tell you about this. Usually when I do the show over there, and it's rare, I get to leave at about 8:30. I leave the radio show about a half hour because I need time to drive over to Eden Prairie because that's where our studios are. So my boss looked at me and she goes, "You can't leave early today." And I said, "Well, how am I going to get to the TV show in time?" You know, and she goes, "Ain't my problem." And I said, "Okay." So literally, what you're looking at, this was about 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
So we're doing the show, and people are coming in and saying really nice things, and it was lovely. It was, and I'll talk more about that a little bit later. But we get to about 8:30, and we've been joking in that show that I thought that the bosses should send us to Disney World for our 10th anniversary, or for our 10th anniversary, we wanted to do the show from Disney. So all of a sudden, we come back from a commercial break, and Colleen and Bradley, who were hosting the show, said, "Okay, are you ready for your surprise?" And all of a sudden, a Mickey and Minnie walk in to the studio. And I'm like, what in the world is this? So Mickey and Minnie walk in, and they're standing behind myself and Alexis. And Colleen, who's taking over the show, she says, "Are you ready for your surprise?" She goes, "We know that you've been wanting to go to Disney, so here it is." And they pulled off their masks, and my radio station flew in my mother.
Yeah.
And surprised me with my... Okay, I've just put this makeup on, and I'm going to cry all over again. But surprised me, flew my mother in from Louisiana, and then flew Alexis's brother Jake in from LA. We had no idea. It was the best surprise, and then the company, bless their hearts, gave us travel vouchers to go to Disney whenever we wanted to. So it was great. Now my mother should be here somewhere. I don't know. See, I'm so freaked out by surprises. I'm waiting for someone to jump out of a tree today. But anyway, I think she's on her way. You guys will get to. We'll point her out in a little bit. I see some empty seats, so she'll be here a little bit later. But I just want to say thank you. I'll say it again at the end of the show before we wrap up for the holiday season. Everyone that tunes into our show, this show and the radio show, it means the world to me. Y'all know this was a dream of mine. So to get to have a radio show and a TV show, I feel very blessed, and I never take all of you for granted. So thanks for listening for 10 years. I appreciate it. So, okay. Now, let's get started with this show. It's time for the hot dish, everybody. Let's go. We're getting our first up. Oh, this is crazy. Even if, okay, I say this a lot, even if you don't watch the show, this is crazy. We're getting our first look at the upcoming, much buzzed about season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, the reason this is, if you don't watch the show, the reason this is a big deal is there's been rumors for months. Lisa Vanderpump hates everybody. She's quitting. There's lies. A dog attacked this It's been nuts. Yeah. Take a little look at this. Look at this.
Someone is hell-bent on getting this Dorit story out there.
They're all trying to make me feel like I'm a terrible person.
It's our very own private island.
Damn, Dorit.
No, you
Do not call my swan a
Can we get some more Rolexes on the rocks, no salt? A hot air balloon will be picking you up at noon.
This really make you feel like you're in Europe.
We are in Europe, Dorit.
Now those are happy times. Now that looks all great, right, everybody? The ladies are back with new cast member Denise Richards. Right there she is, Denise. And everyone says she's actually fits in really well. And again, all of the drama around this is about Vanderpump. Because rumors are she's had it. That's her right there if you don't watch the show. She's on the outs with literally every other cast member, which if you're shooting a reality show and nobody else likes you, it's very difficult. Because who's gonna go to coffee with you?
Right.
You know? Nobody's gonna get coffee with you.
And you were saying that of the 16 million Real Housewife properties,
yes.
I'm supposed to watch this one and New York.
Those are the thank you, sweetie, for yes, you remembered that.
Okay, yes. Okay, I'm gonna try this time.
New York and Beverly Hills are the two good ones in my opinion. I like Atlanta on and off. I don't like it this year, but this is the best one.
Okay.
And especially now with all of this Vanderpump nonsense going on, I am really excited. It's going to debut in February. Let's move on, everybody. Next on the dish. I woke up and I saw this headline and I honestly thought it was not a joke, but I thought, oh, that's not from a reputable source. But this is good news. More Bravo news to share this morning. Andy Cohen made a big announcement last night on his final show for 2018. This is wonderful. Look at this.
I don't take any of it for granted. And throughout it, I have always tried to be as transparent as possible about my life. I overshare and I expect everyone around me to do the same. And tonight, I want you to be the first to know that after many years of careful deliberation, a fair amount of prayers, and the benefit of science, if all goes according to plan, in about 6 weeks' time, I am going to become a father.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Really shocked. That's fantastic. The reason, I read all of Andy's books, and he's always wanted to be a parent. I'm just surprised because he is literally like the straw that stirs the drink in New York social circles. Everybody, he's just the guy. He's the pop culture guy. So maybe he's just done with that. Warren Beatty, in the 70s was a playboy. He eventually settled down. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, he isn't yet.
No.
Anyway, But you know what I mean? Everyone
Right.
comes to the end of that train. Maybe he's tired of going out every night.
Or
And
he may still enjoy that, but he's just ready to transition into the next step. And it does change a lot. Even if you're a Hollywood person and you have like a nanny that follows you around and keeps your kid,
It's
do you
still a
want to be
kid.
that parent?
You still
should
have a
go,
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm not going to be making that announcement. Yeah. Mr. Big and Dexter are quite enough right now.
Fair
That's
enough.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of them, those two dogs are the happiest dogs in the world because they're at Grandma and Grandpa's right now. That's right. Yeah. Which they should be here too somewhere. My whole family should be here. I don't know where they are. Anyway, let's move on. Next in the dish, on the first episode of Busy Tonight, that's Busy Phillips' new late night show, Busy pointed to a phone that she dubbed the Oprah phone, meaning that only Oprah could call it. Well, This is a show full of good news. This is crazy because look what happened last night.
No. What is it? Wait, I'm gonna start crying. I can't. I'm not ready for this. Hello?
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 Hello? Is this you busy?
Yes?
It's Oprah.
Oh my God. Hi, Oprah.
How are you?
I'm crying
How are
now
you?
and I have a cold, but I love you.
Now that's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Now, once Busy got it together, they talked about Oprah's garden and some of Oprah's vegetables. Because, you know, Oprah has that big garden.
Yes.
So, look, I saw people on social media laughing at her. Don't laugh. People have dreams. That's a big dream. I mean, you know what I mean? I remember the first episode of this show, my ex-wife, Katie Couric, called in and surprised me, yeah.
Nice.
And I died, and man, it means a great deal.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, this is the David Letterman phone.
Work on that. Somebody work on that.
I mean, I would have a Johnny Carson phone, but that's long distance, girl. That'd be a long distance call if Johnny called.
I don't know what psychic connection you have, but work that out.
I'll call Dionne Warwick after the show, but yeah. But no, if Letterman would like, because, you know, Stern already called. So, you know, John, my broadcasting idols, I have Oprah. She could call too. I have Letterman right there.
Yes.
Johnny passed, you know, and then Katie already called. So there we go. Just give me a call. Give me a call, Letterman. Yeah. Anyway, still ahead, everybody. Christopher Straub is in the house with some great locally made last-minute gift ideas. Plus, Will Ferrell visits James Corden and plays Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts. And then, local chef and current contestant on Top Chef, Justin Sutherland, is in the house.
Yes.
And making a dish that he made on the show. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this.
Let's start with a drink. A little raw clam shooter with Vienna sausage juice. Will, who was the most difficult host of SNL while you were there?
No, I can't really go there, so.
Just a sec.
What's your least favorite Will Ferrell movie and why?
Yeah. I don't want to tell you which film I feel weird about it.
It's okay. I'll never come on your show again.
Gross. I can't. That. I can't. Oh, no. I can't do it. I could never play that game.
Oh.
I could never, right, audience? I don't know.
Do it.
I would just tell them. You know what I mean? I would just say.
I didn't even feel like Will Ferrell's was that bad. That one he had with the...
No, that wasn't, no.
Yeah.
And I mean, even Will knows he doesn't make, every movie can't be great. I would have just, I don't know, pick one of them. I don't know. Will Ferrell playing Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts with James Corden. Who was the worst celeb that you ever interviewed on the radio?
Jeez. Vivica A. Fox.
Tell me more.
She was, I mean, and in my opinion, and we appreciate anybody that comes on our shows.
Yeah,
Vivica
yes, we do.
A. Fox.
As Mariah would say, we love everyone.
Exactly.
We love everyone.
But sometimes you don't need to believe your own press releases so greatly.
Yes.
I gotta think, she's that person.
Yeah, and you know what I have found too is it's always, I won't say, I'll tell you a little bit. We were... It's our last show of 2018.
Exactly.
I can tell you all the dish, I'll tell you.
Go ahead and sip your tea.
We booked someone a little while ago that's on a TV show, and we were supposed to be on the show, on our show, and we got, you know, when you book a star, sometimes you get demands, and,
Yes.
and I understand that. I mean, I've seen every demand in the book. You don't surprise me, but we booked this person to come on and talk about the show that they're on, and we received an email, hand to Oprah Winfrey, and the email to our executive producer said, "We cannot mention the name of the show that they were here to promote." And they said, "I only want to talk about my story." And I said, "Well, no. I mean, how can we talk about the show you're on without mentioning the title of your show?" So we said, "Thank you very much." And we got a reply back that said, "Thank you, sweetie, but I didn't even want this interview anyway."
Well, goodness.
Okay, sweetie. That's
Right.
right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. We'll see. Mm-hmm. And if you ever find me at a bar, I'll tell you who it is.
Yes.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
I don't get it, you know, kind of thing, because I appreciate there's always these, you know, you hear about these really giant stars, and there's the ones that are
They're
surprisingly
pros.
humble, and they always know how to handle things, and they trust you to go, I'm not here to like, I'm not here to surprise you the whole time, like gotcha all the time.
That is the point I was trying to make. Audience, just take it from me. You know who are the biggest pills? It's the new stars.
Yes.
It's the stars that have been. The pros are great. Like Meryl Streep, when she was here for Prairie Home Companion. Remember, Prairie Home Companion was shot here. Meryl Streep, professional,
Right.
fabulous, would have done anything. Lily Tomlin, fabulous, would have done anything. At the premiere party, guess who was roped off like in a little box away from everybody? Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. Yeah. It's always the new stars that believe their own press,
Right.
that are way more difficult than the pros that have been there and have done that. Yeah. And it's like, I always want to tell them, you may not think you need local shows like this when you're going up, but you sure need them when you're on the way down.
Right.
Let me tell you. That's right. Yeah. When you're selling acrylic nails, you'll want to be booked on my show. Yeah. Wow, I'm in a mood today. This is fantastic. Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, we got to get going. Still ahead, everybody. Miley Cyrus, who is actually lovely, has a little fun with the lyrics to Santa Baby. Wait until you hear how she changed them. Guys, go get another cup of coffee. We'll be back after these words. Back after this. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody.
I know, it's staying so far.
It's staying, girl. That is staying. Here. By the way, Shannon, let's separate a little bit.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Check out these sweatshirts.
Ladies.
Audience, stand up. Look at those. Look at that. That is amazing. I'm wearing those after the new year.
Yes,
That's right.
they should have brought extra.
More hot dish for you this morning. You probably heard Santa Baby a few times this holiday season. Miley Cyrus has had enough of the lyrics and wanted to update them for 2018. Check out her rendition on Fallon last night. Look at this.
Santa baby, I don't need any fancy jewelry, not me. I've got something else in mind, Santa baby, and I don't need your presents tonight.
What are you doing?
You said I could update the lyrics.
Right, but I didn't think that you...
Don't want diamonds, cash or stars, nothing that comes in a box. No more fluff, I've had enough, and I can buy my own damn stuff.
Pretty good. I like that. That's good. Santa Baby and the Baby It's Cold Outside have been the two controversial songs that did you hear there's a radio station in Kentucky that played Baby It's Cold Outside consecutively for 2 days just to anger the people. Let me tell you.
But I like that we can find a way to make fun of it and not, Because, I mean, things can update. These songs are made in like the 1950s.
Yes.
You can just update them.
Yes.
That's
Next,
fine.
next in the dish, we're getting our first look. And I haven't seen this. I'm going to be curious of how we're going to like this. There is, I don't know if you guys knew this, there's a new Men in Black movie coming out that has nothing, but Will Smith ain't in it. Tommy Lee Jones, who is also grumpy as H-E-L-L, but he ain't in it too. He's awful to interview. I'd rather interview this carpet. Take a look. Take a look at the new trailer. Look at this.
Always remember, the universe has a way of leading you to where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed to be there.
Let's do this.
It took me 20 years to find you. How many people can say that? You are the best kept secret in the universe. And I found you. Which makes me perfect for this job.
You really think a black suit is going to solve all your problems?
No, but looks damn good on you.
Oh, snap! Okay. You know, that's Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, and they are in Men in Black International. The two teamed up in Thor, and were a big hit. Men in Black. The next one, oh, look at Emma Thompson, hits theaters next summer. She's another one, since I've been talking about bad guests, she is actually the best live guest we've ever had.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was fantastic.
Okay.
She's as nice as you want her to be. Okay.
And I'm excited about
You're a
this.
nerd like I am.
Very
Your
much
first
so.
thoughts?
I was excited when I heard that they were even casting Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth. Because they have that good blend of they make good action stars, but they have really good comedic timing, which is what you need for Men in Black.
And
So I'm
great.
excited, yeah.
She's great in Westworld as well. Hey guys, this may be, now look, we are going to have some new shows coming next week, some best of shows that you're going to see some of your familiar faces. Yeah, we shot those yesterday. Wait till you see, my voice just goes as the shows go on. But anyway, we're ramping up for a whole new year. If you would like tickets to our show, we have some great things lined up for the rest of season 4. Getting tickets to our show is easy. We've made it actually now easier. Go to our Facebook page, click the ticket tab right under the cover photo. Pick which day you want to be here. You're in by 9:30 and you're out by 11:15. So people think it's really long. People think we charge you. It's neither of those things. We are not. We're actually paying these people. That's right. Yeah.
Holiday sweaters don't buy themselves.
Holiday
Forget it.
sweaters. Yeah. We ain't paying those two up there, right there. Yeah. So come see us. You never know when it's going to be a mug day. And like I said, we have some great things planned for the new year. And don't forget, speaking of the new year, don't forget all of our shows are now on YouTube on the same day. We heard ya. Just search The Jason Show on YouTube and press that subscribe button. And coming in the new year, we're going to be doing exclusive content just for our new channel. Still ahead, it is your final chance for some last-minute gift ideas. Our buddy, Christopher Straub, is back with some locally made products available only this weekend. And then, he is starring in the current season of Top Chef, and he's going to whip up something that he made on the show. Justin Sutherland is in the house, everybody. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. The time to buy your Christmas gifts is almost up, but luckily we have one more segment to help you find that gift. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our good friend, Christopher Straub, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, welcome back.
Tis the season for last-minute shopping.
Tis the season.
And online is done.
Yeah, you can't.
don't trust anything to be delivered by...
Well, and especially because if you watch the weather reports, there's storms.
Yeah.
There's like 3 storm systems moving. So just take it from me. Consumer alert. Try not to order if you can because the mail system is already strained. Yeah.
Well, and here's your opportunity to buy local.
Now, this is a pop-up store that's really cool. Where
It's
is
a
it
pop-up store at Eden Prairie Center, open at 10 a.m. today, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And it's on the lower level. It's called Homespun.
Okay.
Lower level next to Victoria's Secret.
Right next to Victoria's Secret?
Yep, there's the hours. Yep, and I will be there personally signing books.
Look at you!
On Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 2.
Perfect. Okay, so you picked out some of your favorite things.
These are my faves.
This is yours, Oprah's favorite things.
Yeah, this is
okay.
Christopher's favorite things.
Okay, let's go first.
All right, so I'll start here. All right, so gifts for women.
Okay.
All right, so this is wonderful. This is a company called Skipped the Stone. It's handmade jewelry inspired by and including the artist's work. So she does these original watercolor paintings and infuses them in the jewelry.
Oh, that's an awesome idea.
It's so cool. So each one is like a little landscape, and you can buy the prints as well. And listen to the price here. $15 to $40.
That's it? Oh, that's good.
And you know what? I love this necklace. This layered look is so cool. Check that out.
And what I love about it is it's a gift that means something because it's locally made. It's not 8,000 people aren't going to have that. I love that.
And you can tell them the story. They're going to love it. This I know you'll love. Men are hard to shop for, and this is a great gift with a great story. Skyline Specs. It's laser etched wooden men's accessories.
Okay.
So check out these glasses, and they have the Minneapolis skyline laser etched on the bow.
Can we get a shot of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And let me tell you the story. So the owner is Scott. He began in an entrepreneurship course at St. Thomas, just like our friends at Love Your Melon.
Yeah.
So, and this is the second top selling item that comes from that class.
What was up with that? What were they drinking in that class?
I know.
Goodness.
It's great.
What's in the
It's
water
great.
there?
So, and this is wonderful too. So the watch, it has a Minnesota logo, laser engraved on it. It's $50. The sunglasses range from $40 to $60, and
Look at that.
the style is great. Great silhouettes.
I like that. Yeah, that's really cool.
Very cool, and the guys are gonna love it.
Can they engrave little Frenchies on the side of it? I wonder? Yeah.
Come on and ask.
I'll ask. Yeah.
All right. Oh, look, Christopher Straub, Books and Stuffed Animals. So, of course, I'm an author and illustrator.
Who is this Christopher Straub you're
that
referring
guy
to?
that you always talk about. All right, so I'm not going to spend too much time on myself, but I will tell you that check out this. My son designed his own
little pin
lapel
set?
pins. Yes.
Look at that.
So they feature, and I'm wearing one. They're little dinosaurs, and he did them in 2 different colors.
Very cute.
And the money goes into his college savings account.
Well, that's little
Not
entrepreneur.
my fund.
Yeah.
No, I spend my money, but he gets to make it. All right, so next up, gifts for the Minnesota lover. So this is lucid wood, and they're all over the place. This is great stuff. It's original photographs printed on wood.
That's awesome.
So
Like
each one is
like
unique.
That?
Yep. So you can get 5x7s here. These are $20 each, or you can get coasters. You can get keychains. The coasters are 4 for $25. You can mix and match. You can pick out iconic locations like here's First Avenue, U.S. Bank Stadium, Grain Belt Building, or natural settings, the beautiful bluffs and landscapes of Minnesota. It's fantastic.
That's a
I love
great
this.
idea.
So
I love that.
the keychains are $7 and the coasters are 4 for $25. And like I said, you can mix and match. They have a ton to choose from.
Perfect. And finally?
So finally, host gifts. So if you're going to a holiday party, please bring a gift. Nothing more perfect than Excelsior Candle Company scented candles. 100% soy candles made in Minnesota, scented with natural and essential oils. I need you to smell this one. This one's called Dapper Man. Yeah, right. Yeah, you can wake up to that. Ooh. So yeah, it's wonderful. So a variety of fragrances. Yeah, you taking that one? So there's there's Lake Superior Mist, which is a wonderful fragrance. Acai,
I like that.
Yeah, Acai Breeze, Silver Lining. Prices $12 for the little guys, $25 for this one, and beautiful decorative repurposable containers.
The Dapper Man. This is a.
I knew you'd love that one.
Yeah, I like that.
So
That's really
go
nice.
get that one.
Perfect. Christopher Straub, everybody. Now, the Homespun Market, the Homespun Maker Market, try saying that 4 times, is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Eden Prairie Center, which is right across the street. You can follow Christopher on social media. Just search for
Schmistifer.
I can't say that. That's right. Yeah. Thank you very much. And don't forget, if you missed this segment, we're going to post the whole thing on Facebook a little bit later, and of course, full episodes on YouTube. Still ahead, local chef and current Top Chef contestant Justin Sutherland is in the house. We're going to talk about the show and what he's up to locally. One of our favorites. He's coming up next. Stay with us, everybody.
Very excited to have you tonight. If you'll follow me, we'll go ahead and sit down and we'll start dinner up.
And then
Chef, this is my jam. We're about to kill y'all. There is a lot of food coming, I promise.
This is like, bro, my food and like seeing where it came from this dude, like this is unbelievable.
I can see you,
like,
man.
The passion, I'm just, this
Yo,
is
you're lit up
I'm
right
lit
now.
up
I can
right
see,
now.
yeah, I can see it, man.
Welcome back. That is a clip from the current season of Top Chef, the 16th in the show's storied history, and it features someone that's a good friend of our show. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for local chef. I love this guy, Justin Sutherland, everybody. Welcome back, buddy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. You haven't been busy, have you?
Not at all.
No, not at all, no.
It's been,
I was watching you watch that clip. Let me start with Top Chef.
Yep.
Is it weird? I mean, you've been around, you've been in media, you've done shows before. Is it weird seeing yourself on Bravo?
It is. It's very weird.
Really?
It's very weird, especially because you don't know how they're going to edit it. It's my first time seeing it every time I see it. So.
Yeah. Are you happy with the editing so far?
I think they're doing me all right.
Yeah. Well, did anything surprise you?
No, you just don't know what's going to make the cut,
Yeah.
and how they're going to spin your character, but I think I'm doing all right.
I asked you this the last time, but in case people missed it, because we see it condensed down to a nice little prepackaged 42 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
What are your days like when you're shooting that show?
All of them, I would say 17 to 20-hour days. I mean, we are filming sometimes 5, 6 a.m. till 2 in the morning, quick nap, and then at it again. So
seriously,
yeah. They say
how in the world do you keep your energy up? And I really mean that. I mean, how do you keep going? Because you just can't go to work. You have to, as I say, you have to be on.
You gotta be on, always, always. I mean, it's adrenaline. You're on. There's a camera following you all the time, so there's no choice but to, but to be on.
Is it the schedule, or what has been the biggest surprise in the shooting of that show? What did you have a perception that it would be like, and what is the biggest difference?
I mean, the cooking aspect. That was going to be intense, but I think, it's almost the psychological warfare that's going on. Just being in a house with 15, 16 of, the best chefs in the country.
Yeah.
It was intense.
Do you ever have, because when I watch these shows, I'm always like, okay, they're professionals, they know what they're doing, but they reveal what you have to do. Did you ever have like a moment where you just blanked out? Like you were like, oh my goodness.
Every time.
Seriously?
Yeah,
like
you do.
I know how to do this, but what am I going to do?
Exactly. And it kind of just clicks. You almost just black out and just do it. Natural things come back to you and you just kind of do it. But yeah, every single time you're like, crap. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do? And I've got to do something because there's a camera in my face. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I joked that you haven't been busy, but you have. So Justin is the chef at the Handsome Hog, and you just made news a couple days ago about your other place, Pearl and the Thief. Tell the folks what's going on.
Yeah, I love Stillwater. We've had an amazing run down there, but the big city started calling, and we're going to relocate Pearl to downtown Minneapolis. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
I love Stillwater too. I live in Minneapolis, so I'm appreciative of that. Thank you very much. No, I do love Stillwater.
Yep.
And you're taking over 6 other restaurants too.
Correct. Yes, it's.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I love to work and I hate to sleep, I guess.
Yeah. But when I say that though, what does that mean? When I say, hey, you're taking over, what does that mean?
So the Madison Restaurant Group, which Handsome Hog was originally part of, myself and my partner Pat Conroy just took over as the managing partners of that. So now I'm the president of the Madison Restaurant Group, including Public Kitchen, Grey Duck Tavern, Oxcart Ale House, Eagle Street, and a few others. So got a busy year.
What part of all of these things brings you the most joy? What makes you the happiest?
I love cooking. I love creating. I also like just being a part of my community. I love St. Paul, and all those restaurants are located in St. Paul. I love being able to employ my friends and just and be a big part of the community.
And I said this the last time to you, and I'll say it again. I love that you're on this, and every time we mention that you're on Top Chef, we always get a big applause because I love that you're kind of representing and showing the coasts that we're not flyover country, that we're actually a food destination now.
And we are. It's great.
Are you seeing from the scuttlebutt that you hear and the professionals that you work with, are you seeing that image of us change with people on the coasts?
Absolutely. I think we have some of the greatest chefs in the country located here in Minnesota. So we're kind of under the radar for a little
Hidden
bit. But
jewel.
I think people are starting to notice. And it's
Absolutely.
Cool. Yep.
You can watch the current season of Top Chef on Bravo. Check your local listings. And after the break, Justin is going to whip up what he made last night on the show. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Back in a moment. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. Now we're cooking. We're back with local chef and current contestant on this season, Top Chef, Justin Sutherland. Okay, what are we making?
Well, if you didn't see the episode last night, it was the dessert challenge. If you know anything about me, I do not bake. I am a horrible pastry chef, and we actually had to cook for Eric Repair, which made it even worse.
Okay, so that kind of goes with what I asked you last time. So when they reveal, because no matter what your craft is, there's a deficiency, there's something you're not great at in that art. So when they say, by the way, this is what you're doing, what was going on in your head?
I'm not going home on desserts.
Exactly. Yeah.
And at that moment, all of my baking escaped me. I couldn't think of anything, but I thought that French people enjoy cheese and fruit for dessert. So I decided, who doesn't?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So,
okay, so what are we making?
I did a blue cheese mousse with a bacon and chestnut with a little graham cracker crumble on the top, some macerated berries, a little tarragon walnut, and it didn't send me home.
And this is why he is who he is, and we are who we are. If someone said, hey, you got to make a dessert in 5 minutes for breakfast, we'd be making like Eggos. You know what I mean? And he thinks of blue cheese mousse. I mean, that's,
Hey, that's all I could think of at the moment. So we got a little blue cheese, a little cream cheese, some heavy cream, some powdered sugar. Whip that nice up into a nice mousse.
No, all kidding aside, though, because just like when I ask songwriters how the process happens for them, no joke. Where does blue cheese mousse come into your head?
I have no idea.
No, but I mean that. Like,
right?
You're thinking, okay, blue cheese, I'll make a mousse. Is it like a song? I mean, it comes to you in pieces?
I'm thinking it's dessert. I'm thinking I can't bake. I'm thinking I have no choice but to make something. I like cheese. I like fruit. It was for a French guy, so that's where that came from.
Perfect. Yeah. So you whip that up.
So we're going to whip that up nice. We got some bacon, some chestnut, little graham cracker crumble we did. So put that down on the bottom.
Shannon, come here. You got to eat some of this. Yeah, bring Shannon up here.
I mean, everybody knows I'm kind of a pork guy, so even when it's dessert, I'm always going to incorporate a little bacon in it. Why not?
Oh, yes.
Right?
Shannon.
You had me at bacon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shannon, your hat's still on, by the way. I'm very impressed with that. Yeah. So what is that?
That's the mousse that we whipped up. Yep, cream cheese, blue cheese, get it nice and creamy. We macerated some strawberries, some raspberries with some tarragon and a little simple syrup.
That's how you know he's a chef. He said macerated, not chopped up.
That's right. I was going to say, Shannon would be like,
macerated.
I'm chopping up some strawberries.
Yeah. I put some stuff in it and stirred it.
Cooked down some walnuts and some bourbon, because, I love some bourbon. And we put that right on top, and that's a Justin dessert. That's about as deep as I get into desserts.
Okay. There we go.
There you go, for you to try. I got some for some lucky
Shannon,
audience.
you ladies first, because I don't want to spread the germs. So you go. Yeah.
This spoon is.
That's perfect, girl. That's a big spoon. Don't be taking no little dainty bite. Get some of that.
When have I ever done anything dainty in your presence?
Look at that bite. You were like Jaws eating Roy Scheider right there.
Oh my God,
that
it was
fantastic.
Delicious. And you can taste all of the bacon, everything.
Yep.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I'm eating one of these.
There you go.
There we go. We're going to give some to those unicorn ladies up there, too. And
Wait, what's in the mousse again, Justin?
Blue cheese, cream cheese, a little heavy cream, some powdered sugar.
This is wonderful. So if this is what lives in your brain at the last minute,
right?
Your brain is a wonderful place.
Exactly. Yeah. And again, so we don't know yet where you're going to go in Pearl and Thief, but you'll let us know when you know.
I know, I just can't tell you. Soon.
Suspense.
Can you give us a location where it's I'm just joking. No, give it up for Justin Sutherland, everybody. Check out the Handsome Hog in St. Paul. And don't forget, you can catch this season of Top Chef on Bravo, and as they say, check your local listings. And don't forget, you can watch full episodes of our show on our brand new YouTube channel. We post each day's episode along with clips from the show every single day. Used to be on Hulu, you would have to wait a whole day. We post them the same day, usually by 2 o'clock. And all you have to do, Search Jason Show and press that subscribe button. And like I said, coming in 2019, some exclusive content just for our channel. And we'll be posting this also on our Facebook channel, our Facebook page, I should say. We're going to be right back to wrap it up. My mother is in the audience. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Back after this. That is really good. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. As we wrap up the show, I gotta tell you what just happened. So I was talking to the audience in that break, and I said, hey, I don't know if you guys know this, and Erin started it off, Erin Schwab. I said, this is the last show of, last live show of 2018. This is the last segment of the last live show of 2018. And I said, yeah, last segment of the show. And I said, and what's funny is, basically everybody that I love is in this room today. And I mean, because, and I'll explain why in a minute, Colin's here, my in-laws are here, my mother is here from Louisiana. Yes. A lot of my good friends and my best friend Jin's here. And I said, so all the people that I love is in this room. And second row over here just said, thank you very much. And yeah. I love the audience too. I do, yeah.
Oh, there's your mom.
Yeah. So
there's all the moms.
As I
all the moms.
So
all
there's
the moms.
let's take a Director Leo. There's my mom and my mother-in-law right there. There's the Dar and Mama Haas. So if you missed the top of the show, let me just recap real quick and show you that video again. What happened was today is also the 10th anniversary of our radio show over there on My Talk 107.1, and I was told to be ready for a lot of surprises. Well, I was ready for most surprises except for the one that happened around 8:30 this morning when Mickey and Minnie walked into our studio, and we thought we were going to Disney World or something, but they took the masks off, and the radio station surprised me and flew in my mother right there. You see the moment. And then for my co-host Alexis, they flew in her brother from Los Angeles. Now, what's funny is, it's really hard to keep a secret in the communication business. And sometimes you inadvertently hear about things. I mean this. I had no idea. And the behind-the-scenes machinations that went into this, I was with Colin last night at his company's Christmas party, and he wasn't even there. And he was running late because he was secretly picking up my mother from the airport. Picking up my mother from the airport, taking her to a hotel. So my mother spent the night in our city in a hotel, and I had no idea until she burst out of the Minnie Mouse outfit. So
I just want to say, because I've known you for many, many years. So I've known you before you had your radio show and before you had this TV show. So congratulations and happy holidays. I know how hard you work.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a joy. So I want to say before we start to wrap up things, two things. Do you have any shows this week or coming up next week?
Yes, you can see me December 29th at the New Hope Cinema Grill, ringing in the new year with my good friend Tiffany Norton. So
that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you don't know, Shannon is a fantastic comedian, so go see her. And another one of our family, Erin Schwab, come in here as we wrap up this year. Come here, sweetie. For those who, if you haven't visited us, Erin Schwab, well, first and foremost, she's a good friend to all of us.
Yes.
She's been my friend for over a decade. But Erin Schwab handles our audience here. But most importantly, she is a fantastic actress, and she is a fantastic singer. And you can see her Thursday and Friday nights at Birch's Lower Town at the piano bar there. That's right.
Barrel House. At the Barrel House.
Yes. And you're performing tonight, right?
I am from 8 to 11. It's going to be amazing.
So come see. And then do you have a New Year's Eve show too?
We have a New Year's Eve show at Birch's in the Barrel House. It's going to be delicious. There are still reservations, I think, and there's going to be fondue.
Ooh. And you're doing a naughty and a nice show, right?
I always do a naughty show on New Year's Eve.
That's right, yeah. And she means naughty. So go to Birch's Lower Town to see Erin, and make sure you go support Shannon. Well, as we say goodbye today, I just want to say thank you as we wrap up the first half of season 4. I'm grateful every day, but as we wrap up this part, I just want to say every day, thank you so much for choosing to watch our show. On behalf of all of us that work here, it means a great deal. So from us to you, have a great holiday with your family. Have a great time. I'm off to Disney World, so you will see, I'm literally leaving right now and taking this whole audience with me. Yeah. Just kidding. Yeah, anyway. Sorry, just kidding. Girl, I ain't Oprah. We don't have that budget. Anyway, happy holidays to you. If you're a kid watching that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. And we will see you in 2019. Bye, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.